Hey guys, and welcome to my attempt at the Pandaria remix speed leveling on my Draenei Shaman. Here is how you do it. Pause if you need. Essentially, you turn off the auto loot, don't loot the extra XP items from bosses, spam heroic dungeons, do the raid as soon as they unlock, spam more heroics and repeat. And at the end you open your mailbox and at level 40ish you will hit 70. Or, well, that's what I thought. So once you've done the intro quests and unlocked the heroic dungeons, queue for them. I did some quests whilst waiting and then the queue finally popped up. It only took like 10 minutes for a healer. What's going on, Blizzard? And for the first dungeon, we have Skullman's, my favorite. If you know anything about me, that is my #1 top dungeon of all time. Yeah, we pretty much get boosted through every dungeon in this entire video. Well, in the entire time I leveled this character. We just get boosted, we fly through the dungeons. Just remember, don't loot the XP items. Other than that, you can loot everything else, unlock all them extra thingies for your cloak, like, you know, the extra power and strength, agility, whatever. And yeah, just spam the dungeons. I have done, I want to say, between 5 to 10 dungeons till I was able to queue for a raid, but who even knows, that could literally be the biggest lie. But the levels speak for themselves. All of the groups had at least one OP person who just nuked down every boss and trash pack, which made us basically fly through all the dungeons. And it was dungeon after dungeon. Each dungeon took, I'm not even kidding, like 5 minutes. Or, well, at least it felt that way. I also opened some of the chests I got from quests, as well as the threads I got from completing the dungeons, you know, the daily rewards, as they also either give increased XP boosts or some kind of power-ups. And all of those I welcome with open arms. And then, after a long time of spamming so many heroic dungeons that I lost count, it was finally time to do my first raid. It finally unlocked. So, we queued for the Mobushan Waltz. Vaults? Okay. I'm foreign, okay? I can't pronounce things. Also, I ran into a dilemma whilst I was leveling this character because I know in the guide it says to do all the raids on normal, but I'm very impatient and I didn't really want to waste a lot of time looking for a group, so that's why I did LFR instead. And when I did look at the pre-made raid groups for normal raids, they all asked for a certain item level which can only be gotten at max level, so I'm not even sure how would you queue for that, and if this guide genuinely meant normal specifically or just a raid in general, because how would you even get into normal at like level 25? If anyone knows, please feel free to leave me a comment because I am hella confused about this and would love any help. At the time, I really didn't think LFR and normal had any differences for me whilst I was leveling, so I thought they would give the same amount of XP boost as the guide says, but after you see the result of the speed leveling at the end of the video, you'll see why I changed my mind, and now I think I messed up royally by doing LFR instead of normal. Anyway, I reached level 35 and unlocked the next raid, Heart of Fear, spooky, and eventually found the group for the Dread Approach, is that how you pronounce it? And you guessed it, once again I'm at the back of the raid looting the trash packs while everyone else is already at the last boss. The raid went pretty quickly, so I decided to look at some of the transmogs you can buy with the bronze that I didn't already have, just whilst I was in the queue waiting for the second wing of the raid. Then it was time for the second wing of Heart of Fear, and 3 bosses and lots of bronze later we beat it and I left and queued for more heroics. Again. How different, right? While waiting for those, I opened up all the chests and power-ups, etc. that I had in my bag, and my god, look how messy my bags are. Whew. Then I still had more time to waste whilst waiting, so I just browsed through some mounts, but to be honest, none of them really attracted me that much, so I don't think I'll be spending my bronze on them. Yeah. I guess that scorpion is kinda cool, and the dragon is cute. Once again, we were getting carried in all the dungeons and my shaman was leveling up super quick. I was queuing as a healer and doing about 0.2 seconds of actual healing. Basically, all I was doing in those dungeons is desperately trying to catch up to whoever was boosting us because I was too busy trying to loot all the bronze. And believe me when I say it's time consuming without auto loot. And seeing myself behind the entire group just reminded me of, you know, those memes of him and her where he's hardcore smashing buttons playing like an FPS shooter game and the girl's just casually laid back playing Animal Crossing and standing there fishing or something. The booster is like the hardcore shooter guy and I'm the Animal Crossing player basically. Right, so after turning all my unwanted gear into tasty bronze and combining all the gems I had piled up, it was time for the third and final raid, Terrace of Endless Spring. The 4 bosses went down as smoothly as butter in between freshly cooked macaroni, and I left, preparing myself for the final challenge of the speed leveling. Opening the damn mailbox. You lot don't understand, I was so excited. I thought, damn, I'm like level 40 something, I'm about to hit those 30 levels. Damn, yeah. No, absolutely not. That did not happen. I positioned myself nicely and started opening all of my built up XP. Look at me, just trying to get some good angle, like this is going to be some kind of good ending. No. I had such high hopes. I had dreams. That was all taken away when this happened. All the mailbox is finished. At this point, my mailbox is empty, my hopes are crushed, and I am one sad donkey. But I guess we still got 20 levels out of this, so it's not too bad, you know. Safe to say, I royally messed up this challenge, and my shaman did not hit her beloved level 70. But what can you do? Nothing. She's now level 62 forever. Goodbye. I then tried the exact same method on my Warlock, but the only difference I made was I leveled to level 52 instead of 40 something. Just to get ahead, I thought, 10 levels high would make a big difference. I skipped right to the mailbox part to not bore you guys with spamming dungeons again, and we began opening all the XP. This time we also had high hopes, just like last time. Got 2 levels higher than my shaman, even though I was 10 levels higher when I started opening the mailbox, so make it make sense. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all, and subscribe to see more fails from me.